Did you ever visited BC paintings? I mean, painted in BC, not AC, after Christ. Before Christ?
I have visited paintings before Christ. Yeah.
Yes. So where did you visit? Where are those paintings?
Payson, Arizona,
Mhm.
and also the rock painting wall in New Mexico.
This Toastmaster, Keller Toastmates, and honored guest David. Today I would like to share with you my experience with Ajanta and Ellora caves and paintings. The paintings and the caves were built starting from 200 BC to 870 AC. I mean before Christ, after Christ. I think it has been long time to build those ones, but now also we can visit them close to Mumbai. There is small city called Aurangabad, and from there, like 100 kilometers away from Aurangabad, you can see horse-shaped caves built from single rock. That's the main thing. It was built from single rock, one side of mountains, Chandranandagiri hills. Those hills are. So the paintings are fresco type. That means they are kind of oily painting, and they last forever. And the architecture is different. The architecture existed at that time. The UNESCO recognized those caves as one of the World Heritage Sites because it describes the three religions and their culture: Buddhist, Hinduism, and Jainism. You may know those cultures on looking at those caves and paintings. There are some temples in Ellora caves, some paintings of kings, how they dressed and how they were participated in the processions kind of thing. To look at the paintings, you need to go to Ellora, Ajanta first. Ajanta has more paintings and Ellora has more carving structures. They have some Buddhist kind of sculptures built, carved from the rock, and the temples and matas and viharas. Viharas means like a park kind of thing. All these ones are from single rock. You can see those caves at the lower level than the river level. There is one river, Waghora River, passed by the caves, but these are 35 to 110 feet lower than that river level. You can imagine how hard it is to carve those sculptures and all these ones, and they still exist from that. It was long time back, one of the visitors to that site found that there is some underneath caves. Before that, before 1819, they used to visit like a visitor's site kind of thing. And in 1819, one of the soldiers from British, at that time India was under the British rule, and one of the soldiers went to that area and found like there was some structure underneath that area. So they excavated and found some big area that describes the cultures from BC. On April 28th, actually it happened, and it happened to be me and my husband. We also visited on the same day. On the same day after so many years. And the Ellora caves has 34 caves, 12 Buddhist ones and 17 Hinduism and 5 are Jainism. The main ones are like big elephant, kind of animals carved, and some of them are temples and all these ones, and some of them are like just the kings and the seated Buddha, just one cave, seated Buddha. And the rays of the sunshine comes from some of the holes of those caves, and it actually shines the sculpture. You can imagine how hard it is to, at that time of sunrise, you can see the ray comes into the cave and shines those, all those, some of those sculptures. You can imagine how hard it is to get into that kind of situation. So I was excited with that one, and next time when you are planning for vacation, try to go to some of those, not to Ellora, I won't say that, but some of those archaeological and cultural things you can visit. It's exciting.
All right. I should have mentioned this at the beginning. This is speech number 8 from the Competent Communication Manual, which is selecting visual aids that are appropriate.
Yeah, but I couldn't get that one through projector. So I have some pictures from those ones. This is painting of one of the kings at that time.
So just keep that in mind when you're filling out the evaluation right now.
Did you paint that?
That's
I know it's
old
basic.
one.
Those would be for Christ.
I know.
Yes.
Wow.
And some ADs. This one is not before Christ, but they were built between 200 BC to 800.
The carvings are
Yes.
older?
Yeah,
Yeah, carvings are much older.
yeah.
Yeah.
This,
Wow.
this is
Cool.
because these religious groups from
So many people
they
worked.
escaped from the northern part of the country to escape from Muslim Islamic invaders. So they hide themselves into the mountains
Like catacombs?
and carved and established their
Yeah,
identity.
beautiful. Beautiful.
Nothing like that here.
All right, we got one more minute